Hello YouTube, it is your boy B3, back with another kicking graphic novel review. Today, this one's long awaited and very overdue. I reviewed the Grant Morrison Batman and Robin run with Dick Grayson Batman forever ago, but I never reviewed Volume 2. And it's like a $100 book now, so I had to get it digitally while my other ones are physically, just so I could afford it. Sadly. But, at least I finally have it, and I'm finally able to review it. It is Batman and Robin, Volume 2, Batman versus Robin. Interesting. Quick read up of the back of the book. Divided, they fall. One is Dick Grayson, the original Boy Wonder. The other is Bruce Wayne's wayward son Damian. Together they are the new Batman and Robin, legendary protectors of Gotham City. But how long will they last? Whoa, Batman's secret plan to resurrect his fallen mentor could spell the end for both their partnership and their lives, and Robin's Machiavellian mother has returned to plot against the Dark Knight as she repairs her son's body and stokes his anger and resentment. Meanwhile, the dynamic duo's other enemies are on the move, and their terrifying plans are falling into place like dominoes. Can Batman and Robin pull together and put an end to these deadly games, or will their own dark secrets destroy them first? The Eisner Award-winning and New York Times best-selling writer Grant Morrison brings you masks, mystery, and mayhem with Batman vs. Robin, collecting issues 7 through 12 of the smash hit series Batman and Robin, and featuring art from Cameron Stewart, Morrison's acclaimed collaborator on Seaguy and Seven Soldiers, The Manhattan Guardians, and Andy Clark, Batman Confidential Rebels. The digital edition also includes a special sketchbook section showcasing preliminary art and designs by Morrison, Stewart, and cover artist Frank Quitely. Ooh. Sorry, I got some mucus in me today. But yeah, Batman versus Robin. Grant Morrison, Cameron Stewart, Andy Clark. Cool book. Dick Grayson Batman is actually my favorite Batman. I don't know if many of you know that. Damian Wayne was an annoying character and he aggravated me. Damian Wayne was supposed to kind of aggravate you though, but because he's supposed to grow on you over time as he learns to be a better person. You learn to love him. Yeah, that's the cool thing about Damian Wayne. And now I love Damian Wayne. Like Super Sons, I think is a great book that was underrated and should come back. But yeah, Batman, Dick Grayson, actually takes what he believes to be Batman's body to a Lazarus pit, and Knight is there, Batwoman's there, Squire's there. You see some weird British villains. Robin's body's getting repaired by Talia al Ghul. So he puts Batman's body in the Lazarus pit. He comes back out. Turns out something's up with him. They figure out, wait, this isn't Batman. As many of you likely know, it is a clone that Darkseid made, and he sent Batman back in time so that Batman could become a chrono weapon against the world for him. So they fight this kind of weird zombie Batman, who eventually does end up going back to Gotham to fight Damian and Alfred. Eventually this Batman is defeated. Damian's healed by his mother, but she actually ends up putting something in his spine to control him. Batwoman dies and is resurrected by the Lazarus Pit, which is pretty wild. Pretty wild. So, we also have that scene with Damian in the boardroom where he reveals that someone's embezzling, which was adapted into the Son of Batman movie, by the way. And we also have this kind of British detective who's been helping out Dick Grayson Batman, and no one's super sure who he is, but there are people after him, and he's investigating all these murders that kind of point to Bruce Wayne. But it turns out that this detective is actually impersonating... he's a fake. He's impersonating another detective. Robin kind of figures it out, because Robin's like, your British accent's fake. And he thinks that detective is Bruce Wayne come back. But it's actually... This is a big spoiler. The Joker... who's just playing a different role, and then it turns out all the crimes are like jokes, like they're weird jokes. Dick and Alfred and stuff discover messages in the manor and in like the caves underneath that Bruce left in the past for them to help them kind of solve the riddle of his disappearance. There's like a Barbados vision given to Dick Grayson. Batman and Robin fight because Deathstroke is using Talia's neural implants to control Robin, but the fact that it was Deathstroke doing it actually is the only reason it really failed. The plan failed to use Robin to kill Batman. Because Deathstroke's super senses made him more sensitive to the machine, and it really hurt him. But they figured it out. They got that stuff stopped in Damian. And my favorite panel and my favorite dialogue like from this run is actually in this book. It's Damian saying to his mother, "Can't you just love me for who I am, not what you want me to be?" And that's the panel. I shared that panel when Grant Morrison came out as non-binary. If I accidentally call Grant Morrison he in this video, I do apologize. You call someone one pronoun for most of your life and then it changes. It can be a little hard to adapt, but I think I've been pretty good about it so far. Especially in all my other videos as well, because I've reviewed many Morrison books since then. I actually reviewed some when Morrison came out to celebrate. We reviewed Batman Incorporated Volume 1 from the New 52. But yeah, if that dialogue isn't Morrison signaling, I don't know what is, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, a lot goes on in this book. It's a good book. It's a very good book. Lots of cool sketches. There's one cover art in here that I love with like a Batman skeleton in a coffin. I think it's a really dope cover. And it's just such a good book. Morrison's work can be a little confusing. It can be weird, but it's also... Morrison does pretty consistently good work. They really do. So I finally have read this whole run of Batman and Robin. Thankfully, I love me some Dick Grayson Batman. If you have any Dick Grayson Batman stories that you would like to recommend to me, please do, because I would like to read as much Dick Grayson Batman as possible. He's just a more relatable Batman. You know, I really like him. And he's a Batman with a bit more flaws. Like, it's easier for him to fail than Bruce, which means, like, which is all one, just... like, you know, it's harder for him, which makes the book more interesting. But that is it for Batman and Robin, Volume 2, Batman vs. Robin. Thank you very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. I'm not sure what I'm going to review next. Probably Jupiter's Legacy Netflix Edition, Volume 3. I would say that's almost certainly what I'm going to review next. Yeah, that's probably the next review, because I still have both the last two Netflix edition books to review, which I think will be really fun. So that's it. Thank you all once again for your support. As I said, we got Jupiter's Legacy Volumes 3 and 4 upcoming, Monsters Unleashed Prelude, Ditko's Gorgo, Godzilla Kingdom of Monsters Volume 1, Godzilla the Half-Century War, Godzilla Rage Across Time, Superman Blue, Invincible Compendium 2, Aliens Omnibus Volume 1, and Scott Snyder Batman Volume 6. Those are all books that are incoming. So that's it. Thank you all once again for your support. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below, Facebook, Twitter, etc. And I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.